Martin Luther King Jr. once said, I have a dream. Do you have a dream? Welcome. My name is Keyshawn Richardson, and today we'll be talking about my dream job. What is my dream job? Thank you for asking. My dream job is to become a recording artist. According to Exploration, a recording artist is a person that performs songs in a studio like setting for the purpose of recording songs and releasing them to the public. Why did I choose this career? From the age of 6, my father introduced me to rap. He and I had a gospel rap group. From then, I've always had an unexplainable love for music, but it was not until the 8th or the ninth grade that I knew that I wanted to fully pursue a career in music, and ever since then, I've had my eyes on the prize, worked hard, and trusted God. Why did I come to Full Sail University? Many of you may not know, but I am from the Bahamas. I came to Full Sail to study recording arts so I can learn to record and engineer my own music. Another major reason I decided to come to Full Sail is because of the connections that I know that I would make. I have found two related careers to being a recording artist. The first is an audio engineer. Wikipedia defines an audio engineer as a person who helps to produce a recording or a live performance, balancing and adjusting sound sources using equalization, dynamic processing, and audio effects, mixing, reproduction, and reinforcement of sound. This is a career that I can see myself encountering on my journey to being a recording artist. There are many skills needed to be an audio engineer. The first is having an ear for music. Other are knowing how to use softwares, patience, mixing, reinforcement of sound, knowing how to isolate sounds, EQing, etc. According to Comparably, the average music producer slash audio engineer in Orlando, Florida makes $61,793 a year. That is 1% above the national average of music producers and audio engineers' salary, that is $61,294 a year. The second career is sound design for video games. According to Screen Skills, sound designers create the soundtrack for a game. This includes music and Foley. Sound effects like gunshots, footsteps, crashes, chairs, heavy rain. They make the gameplay way more exciting by adding mood, tempo, and emotional depth. There are many skills required to be a sound designer for video game, and some are composing music, sound engineering, knowledge of gameplay and platforms, knowledge of game engines, and communication. According to ZipRecruiter, the average salary for a video game sound designer is $149,118 a year. Here are two individuals in the job fields that I've listed. The first is Andrea Morley, a sound engineer. According to Miss Morley, in an interview with Flow, her work consists in taking care of the sound aspects of the project she is working on, and therefore acting both consciously and subliminally on the emotions of the spectator or end user. What she does is use sound and music to build a narrative which can be parallel or totally detached from the source material. Miss Morley has composed the music, managed the audio post-production, and direction of the audiography of 5 short films in competition in the YLAB category of the Prix Italy. The second is David Farmer, a sound editor and a sound designer. Mr. David Farmer is a sound editor and a sound designer with more than 2 decades as a sound designer for film and video games. According to an article on the Full Sales Hub, David Farmer has used quite a few unconventional sources to make some of movies' most powerful audio tracks, from vocalizations of animals ranging from sea lions to alligators, household items, to even manipulations of his own voice. He is known for many of his works. He has created the strange and horrific noises heard in movies like The Incredible Hulk and Balrog, The Lord of Rings, just to name a few. He has also worked on games Diablo III, Reaper of Souls, BioShock 2, Dead Space, and multiple World of Warcraft expansions. In my conclusion, I would like to thank you for tuning in, and I would like to encourage you to continue to chase your dream as I do the same. Here's a snippet of my song, No Company.